Now, we've been hearing that the Lakers are targeting a big man to help bolster this roster, to help out Anthony Davis and this front line, and to ultimately help the Lakers contend for a championship. However, due to some recent events going on the East Coast with a certain NBA team, it seems like an extremely big trade could potentially be in the works, according to Vegas, for the Los Angeles Lakers, and that is none other than Joel Embiid leaving the 76ers and getting shipped out to LA to play with the Los Angeles Lakers. Welcome to Lakers Digest. My name is Hunter Pitcoff, where we cover everything surrounding your Los Angeles Lakers. If you haven't already, guys, subscribe to the channel. Just over 3,000 subs. We just reached that the other day. Shout out to all of you that have been supporting since the jump. And you know what? We still are pretty early. It is not too early now to get on that bandwagon. Subscribe to the channel. Join the family here. It's just us, right? This is our community, and we're a friendly community. We're going to let people come. We're going to let people come. But come now. Because if you don't, you're going to be late. And you're going to miss your ticket, and this bandwagon is going somewhere else, and you're not going to be on it. So subscribe now before we get into today's crazy video. I'm feeling a little spicy for this one. Shocking trade incoming. Lakers among favorites to land Joel Embiid, at least according to this betting site here, Bovada. Right now, hypothetically, if Joel Embiid was in a potential trade, the Pacers would be the favorites here, according to Bovada. The Knicks following them. The Nets slowly behind their New York counterpart. And then you got Dallas, New Orleans, Miami, and shockingly enough, at plus 750 odds, the Los Angeles Lakers find themselves with the 7th best odds to land the former MVP, Joel Embiid, in the event that he gets traded. So I am pretty shocked to see him on this list. And honestly, it has been a disastrous season for the Philadelphia 76ers, which I mainly think is why he is being brought up in these trade discussions to begin with. It has been a rough season for him. He has been suspended games, which I talked about, which I didn't think I thought he was done a little dirty with that, but, talked about that in previous videos. He has made some comments that have pissed people off. One of those comments being this. Oops, of course I am showing you the wrong thing right now. There we go. This is what he said. So, to give context, he said that he wasn't sure if he was ever going to play in back-to-back games again in his career, which drew people crazy. He ended up backpedaling on that one a little bit. He said that he wants to play tomorrow, which actually was the Memphis Grizzlies game, which just happened, which they lost. Figures. That's up to those guys, meaning that I guess the coaches just deflecting blame. I know I said I will never play back-to-backs, but I'm a troll. I know at some point I'll play. I feel good right now. We'll see, but it's up to them. So, Joel Embiid doing what he does best, trolling. They used to call him like Troel Embiid. And he was funny back in the day when he was cursing all those people out on Twitter. But anyways, back to the topic here with Joel Embiid. Not a good season for him so far. God, guys, if you guys know me, I suck at changing these graphics. But and this might not be updated because he did have 35 points against the Grizzlies. But 15, not even. 6 rebounds, 4 assists. The shooting numbers are horrible. And granted, look, he's been hurt. He's just coming back. But those are terrible numbers. And guys, just a disastrous season in Philadelphia. Again, I think that's why this trade is even potentially on the table for any team, is because Joel Embiid is an amazing player, clearly. I mean, he's going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer. When he's healthy, he's arguably one of the most dominant players in the league. He was someone who was leading the league in scoring, or right up there in scoring for the last 4-5 years. So any team's going to be intrigued by getting him. But I'm not going to cut to the chase, guys. This is not clickbait. This is why this is never going to happen. There's so many reasons why this is not going to happen. One, despite the Sixers struggling, despite Tyrese Maxey calling out Joel Embiid, saying he doesn't work hard enough, that's terrible press. for your team when your star player in Embiid, as I'm going to fix my camera here, guys, because I am a little OCD like that. Or fix my light, I should say. Despite that, right, Tyrese Maxey's 24 years old. Joel Embiid's 30. He's a dad. You're getting called out by the young kid and Tyrese Maxey, who's saying you got to work harder, you got to show up to these damn meetings, you're late to everything, you're the best player, you're the franchise guy, and you're acting like this. I don't want that for the Lakers. The Lakers have LeBron James and Anthony Davis as their franchise players, and they are the definition of professionals. They show up and compete every night. They are NBA champions. I don't want that in the locker room. Logistically, this isn't going to work, guys. What assets do the Lakers have to give the Sixers? They're not going to take D'Angelo Russell and Rui Hachimura and 2 first-rounders for a former MVP. That's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Let's stop with that. The fit makes no sense. The Lakers have maybe one of the only players in the league who's a better 5 than Embiid. I would say so, and Anthony Davis. I know people might disagree. Like, oh, look at the numbers, blah, 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 blah. Look at the rings. Look at the rings. Anthony Davis plays winning basketball, and Joel Embiid does not. All right? And I'm a fan of Embiid's game, but he does not play the level of winning basketball that Anthony Davis does. Embiid has never made it past the second round in his entire career. It has not happened. Anthony Davis has won in this league. Embiid is not. And they play virtually the same position. Anthony Davis is so versatile that it can work. But then putting LeBron James at your 3, defensively, that doesn't make sense at this point of his career either. So it's not going to happen, guys. This trade will never happen. It's fun to talk about. It's a little clickbaity, I know. But it's not going to happen. Don't worry, guys. Look the other way. Joel Embiid is not going to be a Laker. It's not going to happen. I don't even think the Sixers are going to end up moving him at all. Some of those other teams, though, for me, God, let's see if I can pull this graphic back up. Okay. Let's see if I did it, guys. Yay, I didn't screw this one up. The Pacers, I don't really think that makes any sense because they are more of a run and gun team. Miles Turner is definitely a better fit. They'd have to completely change the style of play if they got Embiid. It's not going to happen. Knicks, they just traded for Towns. Otherwise, I would have liked that. The Brooklyn Nets would totally do this. I could totally see it. Maybe the Pelicans just trade their injured player in Zion Williamson for Embiid. That'd be kind of funny. I feel like at this point, the Heat might not even want him, and I don't think Dallas is going to want him either. So the only team I actually see on that list that I actually feel kind of confident could happen is the Brooklyn Nets, because this is something that the Brooklyn Nets would do, is go all in on a superstar that's aging and on the wrong side of 30 from a health perspective. So that's what they would do. But the Lakers, hopefully Rob Pelinka is smarter than that. I hope he learned his lesson with Russell Westbrook and realized that 2 stars is more than enough as long as you have really good complementary pieces around them. It's not going to happen, guys. Joel Embiid's not going to be a Laker anytime soon. But, look, I was feeling a little saucy with it. I was feeling spicy. I was like, you know what? Let's just make a video. Let's just have some fun with it. Maybe we can get some more people to join our channel. And again, guys, 3,000 subscribers. We just reached that accomplishment. Me and my co-host, Okechi Opakama, are pumped. And it's really just motivating us to go out there and make even more content for you guys. We're going to give that energy. We're going to bring that energy every single video. So you guys better bring that energy in the comments. Respectfully comment. We can disagree. I'm all for it. But, let's be respectful. You guys do an awesome job with that. And let's just have a good time. The Lakers are rolling. The channel's rolling. And let's keep up that momentum here on Lakers Digest.